We've all seen the slick internet commercials promising that artificial intelligence will complete your construction takeoffs in 10 minutes while you sit back and drink coffee. It sounds like an absolute dream for anyone working in pre-construction. But if you actually spend your days inside a job trailer or managing a busy estimating department, you know the harsh reality. A bad takeoff doesn't just cost you valuable time. A single missed scope or an incorrect quantity calculation will destroy your profit margins or cause you to lose a massive project. So, let's open up the room and cut through the marketing fluff. Togal AI is making massive waves by promising to automate quantity extraction using advanced computer vision. But at roughly $300 a month for every single user, is it a genuine game changer for your workflow? Or is it just another expensive gadget your team will eventually abandon? To find out, let's look at what actually happens when this new software meets a real estimator working under a real Friday afternoon deadline. Imagine a typical experienced estimator named Mike. Mike has been using traditional blueprint software and clicking a computer mouse for 15 years. Right now, he is completely buried in work. He has 3 bids due by the end of the week, his phone is ringing off the hook, and his project manager just dropped a trial link in his email inbox telling him to test out this new automated tool. Mike's initial reaction is not excitement, he is guarded, cynical, and thinking to himself, "Please no. I am way too busy to learn another science project right now." He views it as just another complicated software program that will take days to understand. But Mike decides to give the technology a fair and honest test run. He opens up his internet browser, logs into the clean dashboard, and uploads an 80-page architectural blueprint set for a commercial building. This isn't a fake sample file. It is a real project that Mike already spent 6 hours manually quantifying the previous week, meaning he knows the exact square footage numbers by heart. Mike clicks the automated button on the screen to analyze the floor plan. He calls a junior estimator over to his desk, and they watch the monitor together. Within 90 seconds, the algorithm scans the geometric lines of the drawing. Suddenly, the entire blueprint lights up with vibrant colors. The software automatically draws perfect digital boxes around every single room, separating the large corridors from the office spaces, and instantly calculates the total perimeters and net areas. Mike leans in closer to inspect the work with a critical eye, looking for the catch. And he finds a few mistakes. The algorithm got confused by a complex rounded accent wall in the main lobby and cut the corner short. It also completely missed a small janitor's closet because the graphical door swing line obscured the wall. But instead of closing the program in frustration, Mike realizes something critical. He doesn't have to redraw the layout. He can simply click the digital corner points and stretch the lines to correct the lobby wall in about 5 seconds. At that exact moment, Mike's entire perspective shifts. He isn't a kid in a candy store thinking the machine is perfect, but he realizes his daily job just changed. He went from being a data entry clerk who spends 6 tedious hours clicking walls, to a high-level digital auditor who spends 20 minutes verifying boundaries. He is left with a massive sense of relief and a newfound respect for the tool. Let's look under the hood at how this computer vision actually functions. Togal AI is not reading text strings or searching for hidden smart layers inside your PDF. It looks at the raw pixels of a drawing file, recognizing the geometric patterns that represent physical building components. This is why finished subcontractors, the people handling drywall, acoustic ceilings, flooring, painting, and roofing, gain the absolute most value. It categorizes massive square footages across an entire building footprint in moments. It also features a smart chat system where you can type a question like, "Where is the moisture-resistant drywall specified?" and it instantly searches a 400-page document to highlight the exact text for you. But we have to look at the hard limitations, because this software definitely has breaking points. Artificial intelligence reads shapes and lines, but it does not think like an engineer, and it cannot interpret construction intent. If you take a heavy structural steel framing plan and upload it into the system, the software completely stalls. It cannot look at a line and know the difference between 2 different steel beam designations. It doesn't understand structural framing logic. It can't calculate steel weights, and it will not generate a structural bill of materials. If you're a steel fabricator or an erector, this tool is probably not for you. The accuracy also drops off a cliff if a design team sends over sloppy, low-resolution scanned drawings where the pencil lines blur together. Furthermore, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing trades will find it to be limited. While it can count basic repeating symbols like sinks or electrical boxes, it cannot track complex three-dimensional pipe routing or mechanical system logic. This brings us to the ultimate business decision. Is it pricey? Yes, it sits firmly on the premium side of construction software, costing around $299 per user every month. If you have a team of 5 estimators, you are looking at $15,000 a year. But let's look at the return on investment. If an experienced estimator costs a company $50 an hour, and this software saves them just 5 hours every week by eliminating manual clicking, the tool pays for its entire monthly cost in the very first week. However, if you're a low-volume residential builder doing one custom home a month, or a highly specialized structural trade, the automation won't save enough hours to justify the invoice. It will simply sit there as an expensive, unused line item on your balance sheet. At the end of the day, artificial intelligence is not taking an estimator's job anytime soon, but the professional who learns to use these tools will completely outpace and outbid the person who refuses to touch them. The pre-construction workflow is shifting away from manual tracking and moving toward high-level auditing. Let's open up the room in the comments below. If you are a builder or an estimator, what is the #1 thing keeping you from trying automated takeoff software? Is it the premium price tag? Or do you simply not trust a computer algorithm with your company's profit margins? Drop your thoughts below, hit that subscribe button for more honest construction technology breakdowns, and I will see you on the next build.